A Warthog's Tail. This is also one of our most favorite stories. Let's have a look inside and see what it's all about. Oh, goodness. Our little warthog running along. The warthog's tail is a wonderful wonder. When he runs, it stands up, and when he stands, it goes under. But the warthog's tail was not always so. Have you heard what happened? Do you know? Do you know? It all began as most things do, in the very beginning when the world was new. Look, here's our world over here, and here's Africa, and right down at the bottom over here, that's where we live. We live in South Africa. The first 3 warthogs roamed wild and free, and their tails stayed down as could be, while the very first leopard with a hungry eye watched their every move from the tree nearby. Oh, look at him. There he is. He's got a little eye open and he's looking at the 3 warthogs. Mommy and Daddy and Baby Ort had no idea that they might soon be caught. Not the slightest clue, not a hint, not a hunch, that high above, Leopard thought, here comes lunch. Grazing and munching, they started to stray towards the tree where the leopard lay. Oh, look at him up over there. He's ready to pounce. Silently watching, eagerly waiting until those warthogs were ripe for the taking. Oh, he's ready. He's ready. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. But just as those warthogs strayed into the trap, a twig beneath the leopard went crack. Looking up, Dad yelled, "Run, follow me. In the long grass will be harder to see." Oh, look, he looks like he's going to fall out of the tree. Come on, run, 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 family. Off they charged, those warthogs with leopard behind. Ravenous leopard with one thing in mind. Into the long grass they bolted at pace. Into the long grass leopard gave chase. "Gallop," cried Dad, "for all you are worth, or we'll be the first and the last warthogs on earth." Oh, look at him. They're all running as fast as they can, and here comes the leopard. He's chasing them. Oh, run, run, little warthogs. Little Ort scampered, huffing and blowing, too scared to think about where he was going. He lost sight of Dad. He lost sight of Mum. Terrified little Ort raced on and on. At last his tired legs sank to the ground. As heaving and puffing he turned to look round. "Thank goodness," he gasped, "that leopard has gone." But then he cried out, "Where's Dad? Where's Mum? They must have been eaten, and now it's just me, the last little warthog that there'll ever be." "Don't worry, Ort," said a voice from the branch. They're jolly good runners. There's an excellent chance that they're perfectly safe somewhere nearby. There, Ort, don't cry, don't cry. Who can remember what the bird's name is? That's right. The voice was Bundu Bird, friend to all, especially someone so lost and so small. "I'll take a look," he said. "You wait here. I'll bet my feathers they're somewhere near." See, look, off goes Bundu Bird. He's going to go and have a look to see if he can find Ort's mum and his dad. But who's this now? Uh-oh. No sooner gone when a new voice hissed. "Oh, I say, what's this? What's this?" "Psst, young fellow," the python's voice whispered. "Been running too hard? Your feet are all blistered." "Poor little chap, dear me. Perhaps you could coil your feet in my cool your feet in my tree." "How?" replied Ort. "I can't climb at all. and if I could, I'm afraid I might fall. Oh, look at his face. Well, I could lift you up just fine, and you'll never fall from these coils of mine. They call me Crush. So nice to meet you. Then Bundybird screeched, "That creature will eat you!" Ort leapt back, crying out with a snort, "Gosh, is that so? He seemed the good sort." Run, little Ort, don't go by the snake. Any sign of my mum, any trace of my dad? Not yet, said the bird, but we'll find them, lad. Then off Bundu flew in a different direction, on a further mission of bush inspection. Ort set off for a river close by. The frantic running had left his throat dry. At the river he studied the drinking spot and made for a safe one sheltered by rocks. Gosh, rasped Ort, I do need a drink. Then Bundybird screeched, Ort, stop and think! Wow, those rocks aren't rocks, those rocks are crocs. They'll crunch you up and lick their chops. What are crocs? Asked Ort surprised. When will you learn? The bird replied. Oh, look at him, he's coming after him. Run, baby Ort, run. They're strong, they're long, strong things with long, sharp teeth and not much room underneath. And a little warthog would taste very yummy in a long, strong crocodile's long, long tummy. Any sign? Asked Ort of my mom and my dad. Not yet, said the bird, but I'll find them, lad. There's a warthole yonder behind that hill.